to the blind spot. So in this episode, I'll be showing you guys how I can use the K&F Concept tripod for my shoot. And today I am with Awi and Prince Digisman. They're still on their way, but we have a shoot right here indoor, and don't worry, we're fully vaccinated and we're still observing all the social distancing rules and all those protocols just to be safe. So yeah, today I'll be shooting their Valorant and Call of Duty content, and to be honest, I'm really excited because it's colorful and pretty much my alley. This has been here for some time. I think there's so many clothing lines that has used this or that has shot here, and this one's already here for some time. There's so many music videos already done in this venue. This is Puzon building, by the way. There's one floor of pure abandoned stuff. I don't know, so many rappers, music videos, and clothing lines have shot here, so I can't wait to do mine as well. I think this is the first one that I did last year, which is a big shoot. It's with the Go Big Season project and We the Antagonist. So as you guys can see, there's a lot going on here, different themes. It's been like revamped for some time already because of different music videos and clothing line shoots here, so pretty crazy. There's a lot of theme going there, blues, pretty much subtle graffiti and some abandoned stuff. So I think they closed this one. Before that was open, but I think they closed it already just to be safe. Glad I already did a shoot there. So anyway, I'll be showing you guys how it is outdoors for the tripod, because I used this before, or like past few videos, just indoors, and now we're all on different terrains. I'm putting it on different setups, and if it's durable, if it's something that I can suggest to you guys that to bring anywhere, or any type of shoot, or any kind of like rigid type of shoot. So let's go. Alright, one thing that I like about this tripod is that it has a fluid head and it has a ball head as well, so I can move it around and probably use a vertical, orientation or a landscape one. So for videos, I always do this kind of movement, especially for some really dramatic shots, or even highlighting the location, especially for big locations like this one when I'm outdoors. So it's very fluid. I just have to like push it a bit or twist it a bit and just loosen the knob so you can do this kind of motion. And I always use this for like wide shots because I love that linear orientation of the whole location. And also, by the way, the ball head really is helpful for me because I do some vertical content right now for brands and for my personal content, which is TikTok and stories and here and there. So even with that kind of setting, with that kind of setup, I can still use the fluid head. It doesn't affect the movement. It doesn't really, give me a hard time to move the whole tripod or the ball head. So yeah, just to give you an idea, that's a really helpful one, especially for content creators out there. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are wondering, I'm using a Sony a7 III with a small rig that is for the ones with a battery grip. So it's a bit heavy, but as you guys can see, I didn't have a hard time moving it, and it's not tilting that much since it's heavy. So as you guys can see, it's pretty heavy and it's pretty big. That was one of my worries when I got the tripod, but the ball head, even the plate is intact, and it's not really that much of a problem. I just do suggest that you always hold it, because like me, I always like drop my camera. Oh, and by the way, the whole tripod itself, even with my camera on it, the added weight of the camera, it's pretty handy. I have like a few parts that I can hold to like carry it around, especially when I was doing this shoot. I was carrying it around too much because I had to use or maximize the location, not just use one spot of this whole location for the shoot. And this is a cosplay shoot, so I had to like create some really good shots with the whole location. So it's pretty handy, it's pretty light, and I do suggest you get it, especially if you're on the go, or if you really need to like move around during the shoots and need a tripod. Pretty much what I do suggest to use. Oh, and the rubbers on the feet really helps to keep the tripods in place, but it's a bit flimsy because it's thinner compared to like the heavy duty tripods, but you know what I mean, right? This is a like on the go tripod for y'all. So still, just utilize what you can with this tripod. It's pretty useful. You can use a monopod as well. I already showed that to a previous video, but yeah. So as you guys can see, during this shoot with the Viper from Valorant look from Aoi, I wanted to like maintain this whole setup, and I wanted to direct her at the same time. So I was just a one-man team during this shoot, so I was like maximizing everything that I can do. So I had to like put it in a tripod, and I wasn't really worried that my camera will fall off because, you know, it holds it properly. So I did a portrait setting for this one, and I just clicked it every now and then and just frame her and direct her properly. So it really helps me, you know, do a lot with this tripod. And one thing that I would suggest, that, you know, if you're doing something like what I do, which is the photo and video all at the same time, the tripod gives me a little bit of help, especially when it comes to framing and also maintaining the shot that I use for photo, and then I can use it for video or vice versa. So I had that kind of thing when it comes to consistency or continuity with my shots. So yeah, by the way, if you want to see more about this Gunzo from Call of Duty look, I'll be doing a separate video for this, but later down the video is another Call of Duty lookbook that I use the tripod with, so make sure to check that out. Alright, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you K&F Concept for this amazing tripod. I really enjoyed using it. It's very helpful for my shoots, especially now that I use it for catalog shoots and a little bit of video now. So thank you so much. Make sure to check them out. And by the way, if you guys are wondering, yeah, I didn't just use this for like outdoor shoots. I also use this for studio shoots, which I mentioned earlier. I was using it already for catalog shoots. So it's very simple in for studio shoots, because I just place it right there and I just remotely use my camera. So yeah, I'll do a separate video for that, so you guys won't have a hard time in adjusting to what I was talking about here. So thank you guys, and check out this amazing lookbook for Seraph.